Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode. Oh, look at that, we've got a ship just come in. In the last part we've made quite a lot of progress. We unlocked our teleporter earlier than I expected, but I'm not going to turn it down, guys, because that is going to affect my overall strategy, which I'm probably get into a bit later in this part. I've also visited the Atlas interface and we took the first step on that path, and also we gained ourselves a glyph. We found an unknown grave, which provided a little bit of a distraction, but we've now got that. And what I want to do in this part is don't want to do that just yet. This is what I want to do, is get some solarium, because I think the rest of these missions will probably pick up a Corvex cube for the scientist. Not worried about that. I could get rid of that if I wanted to. And of course we've got the potential battle against the pirates back in our home planet. I'm just going to take off, guys, because I'm pretty sure this planet here has solarium on it. So we're gonna, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight for this planet, get the solarium, hopefully get enough to fulfill the quest, and also a bit of a surplus. I'll probably have to deploy the exocraft here, because we're probably going to have to do a bit of exploration. Right, so on this pretty rugged looking planet actually, and hopefully it won't be we're going to get 45 solarium. That's not actually that much actually, guys. Right, so wow, this is definitely going to be a pretty rough old planet. So what we're going to do, same as I always do, guys, I'm going to fly across the surface, find a base with a free takeoff and landing to give me preferably something like a trading station, so that if I get any extras I can trade for them, so that we can make a bit of cash at the same time. I do really want to try and move this series forward. Wow, this looks like it could be an interesting challenge. It says there's a base over there. I'm sure they've changed this scanner, because the only base, there must be other bases closer than 20 minutes, and it seems to the scanner seems to push out now and take you on a lot further away. And of course another thing I'd like to find is drop pods, so that we can start to expand our exosuit inventory. Alright guys, I'm just going to fly across the surface, see if I can find a base, and I'll be right back. It looks like I've found a base here. Hopefully it's going to have a free takeoff and landing. Okay, let's just explore it a bit. This looks like a nice base actually. Come on. Got no takeoff and landing. It probably means it's... oh, there it is. I must have been a bit slow resing in. Internal heat, liquid, limited, flora, few, no fauna. Okay. Oh, great, crapola. Okay. Right. This is going to be interesting, guys. I don't think I've got anything in the way of protection. Got one shielding plate. Can I make any others? Okay, let's just drop a shielding plate. Yes. Okay, let's have to do a bit of running on this. Wow, I'm gonna get cooked on here. Hopefully this will be a useful base. Wow. Now I've got an operational base here now, guys, so I think this is going to be quite useful. Let's just have a look. I think it's the journey, isn't it? Because this is one of the most difficult of these journey milestones to get, is Extreme Planet. If you're new to the game, guys, this one here and scanning all the planets often take the longest of all these milestones to get. So I think maybe we can take advantage of getting a little bit of time on the clock with this. Let's check out this. But I'm gonna have to probably definitely deploy my exocraft. Let's have a look here. What we got here? 217 something. 2170. This is just a simple rotating sequence. You discover a location in the stars, and we've increased our standing with the Vakeen. Okay. Of course, we can't go down there, and we'll just go and check out this area here. Wow. So let's get a quick knowledge stone over there. That would be useful. Anything else we got here? Nanites. Right. Let's get back to our craft where we can go and claim the base. Got to get a little bit of a jog on here, guys. I think I'm definitely going to have to deploy the exocraft. Certainly going to claim the base to get some cash. Trot over here. Yes, I know. Wow, this is going to be fun. Okay, let this build up. Wow. Right, we've got a storm coming in as well. Okay. The good thing is I've actually got the ability to excavate. Oh, that's one point, guys. While this is building up. Now, and somebody left a comment, and apologies, I can't remember your name, but this thing takes ages. I mean, they left a comment and said that they put 600 plutonium in to recharge this, and I was doing something similar off camera, and I put in plutonium, carbon, all sorts of stuff, and that barely moves. I mean, this has got a 80% charge, and it took me well over an hour collecting plutonium and carbon, all sorts of stuff, to recharge that. So there's a warning here, guys. This is compared to the other ones where you just have a quick zap in and that builds up. That takes a lot to build up. Okay. Here. And Roma. I'm certainly going to have to drop the Roma. And come on. Yes, I know. Get out. Cool. And we took a bit of damage. Yeah, that's going to be. Luckily, they haven't implemented, or I hope they haven't implemented damage by extreme temperatures to exocraft. Right. I think what we're going to do is, I'm sure I saw there was the building, and I'm sure I saw the knowledge stone over there. There it is. Yeah, okay. I mean, with limited protection, this is going to be a bit tricky. It's just, and what we're going to do is throw out a scan. Some zinc up that way. Lots of zinc on this planet. Lots of plutonium that way. Wow. Thamium there. I think we can use the jolly old gather some plutonium. This is pretty useless. I really need the mining laser for the gun, the exocraft to do this, but the advantage with gathering it this way is the fact that I can store that up. How am I for zinc? Don't have any zinc. What happened to all my zinc? I got 440 in the ship. Got a bit of zinc. Could grab some zinc. Okay, let's. I think that's zinc. Certainly can grab. Oh no, it's carbon. Okay. Teach me, won't it? Okay, I'm sure plutonium was there. That's carbon. Let's grab the. Right, the storm's gone. We can get. We're not going to get instantly fried now on this planet, so. Right, let's get out, do some exploration. There's some zinc there. Gonna get out, grab that. Of course, we've now got to find solarium. Now, this will probably involve a lot of running around, guys. So, the same rules as normal. I will edit out the boring bits. Now, as I say, I did get a comment, and again, apologies, I can't remember the name of the person who did it, who kind of said that if you get the full upgrades now to the analysis visor, you can make a lot of money. And to be honest, it's something I want to experiment with, because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Oh crap! Let's just do this. Oh, get jump. Okay. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys that I know we all got to do it, and we all have to accept that we've got to do it. I think we'll keep the get charm for the moment. But I personally find the farming side, or grinding the farming out to make money, pretty boring, to be honest. And yes, I know I have to do it, and to make the money to get new ships and things like that, but the idea of making money from just exploration is very attractive to me. I know I'm not going to make as much money as I would by farming, and I still will be doing farming, guys. I mean, that will be an element of the game that I will still be looking into and experimenting with, but I am really attracted to the idea of upgrading those analysis visors, so that when I discover new species and that it makes me money. Okay, let's just grab that. So that is something we will definitely be looking into in the future, because once I've got a really solid base and we've got through a lot of these missions, I do want to do a lot more exploring and just discovering things on planets, because oh crud, I didn't even see that. Yeah, it's hidden in the trees. Great. Okay. Need to keep an eye out. Or solarium. Okay, this is getting a bit low, so certainly can use the power canister out. And of course, oops, I've just used all my carbon up. That's probably not a good idea. So I think we're going to have to grab some carbon. But we're going to have to do that. And we've got another storm coming in. Let's see what the problem is. That I'm going to have to really jump out and jump back in quick in the middle of a storm. Okay, let's don't really want to get too far away from my base unless I have to. Oh, you imagine trying to do this on foot. I think this is one of the advantages of getting your exocraft as early as possible. That if you got your exocraft to actually get out and do the exploration, it just makes this part of the game quite simple and straightforward, or relatively straightforward. So there's got to be some bit more platinum there. I think we can. Okay. Right, let's get out here. Throw out another scan. Damium that way. Right. So there's 2 sets in that direction. That looks a bit more promising. Yep. Oh, it looks like we might have been driving past them. Right, solar vine. Target outside local system consult map. I don't know why that is. Oh, that's because it wants us to go back now to what I was saying. It wants us to return to our planetary overseer. Okay. Now, where's the base? Where's our ship then? Oops, that way. Okay. How much solarium have I got? Because I intend to keep this on my marker, so I can always come back for more if I want to. And of course, because I'm going to have the exocraft bases tend to be permanent, it means I can always drop that exocraft here, so I don't really need to actually collect really large quantities of solarium, because we can always come back, guys. Right, let's get back to the ship. I do want to move this forward. I'm aware of... Oh, great. Okay, we're going to have to drive off the top of the mountain. This planet certainly likes its storms. Oh, it's carbon. I'm not particularly that interested in carbon. I think I can pick the carbon up from another, more friendly planet, I think. Let's see. Now I know what solarium looks like. I mean, there's some zinc plants there, but let's grab the zinc and add a little bit more to my actually, it's a quick look, guys. So we've spent 0.3 or we survived 0.4 souls on this planet. Great, I've been lashed again and again. Right, I've got to be a bit more careful now. I'm not paying attention. That double lash could be quite crucial. I mean, that's how you can let yourself get killed. Ooh. Let's see if we can find a cool face cube on here and discard that straight away. Another Gek charm. Wow. Right, we need to get up that massive. Yeah, we should be able to. Yep, here we are. We're back again, guys. Whew. Right, I'm just gonna wait here, let that build up a little bit. I think we can. Here we'll just do the necessary top-ups. See, this is the advantage of having this plutonium stored in the exocraft. This is all extra storage, and it means that I don't have to use my primary sources of plutonium or how can you say? I don't have to use my primary sources of plutonium which I need in my ship. I can just use that in the exocraft, and of course when I summon the exocraft back, I've got that resources anyway. So in some ways the exocraft is overflow storage. Planetary base, return to construct. Okay. I mean, well, we could go to the ruin, but I do want to get back. Okay, where's the get to the space station ASAP, so that we can get back to the base and use our teleporter. Wow, there we are. Because the next one thing I do want to do in this part is activate my second teleport point to in my current local system. I do like to have the teleporter active to there, so we'll do that as well, guys, once we get back. But of course, here we are. We can teleport home. Oh, I do so love this. Now, this is something else I do like here. We've now got, it says here, the national station. Ah, so it's actually going to let us go back to our home base. Okay, let's go back to the base. So we can teleport between stations. That is going to be really, really useful. I just want to check that, guys. So that actually lets us. Wow. They've made a change there, guys, because I haven't teleported down from. So does that mean that this teleport becomes active, or is that just because that is my home system? Wow, that makes a big difference. I can't stand it. I know you can't stand it. It's good to see you, friend. I trust the Vakeen technology kept your hands safe and unmutated. I have the solarium required to finish the plans for the farmer's workstation. It'd be interesting to see what effect a second Gek will have on my overseer. Give the solarium. The farmer shall exploit the earth and free at last from the Sentinels and practice the glory of trade. Okay. We've now got an agricultural things. Once you have secured our farmer, you will be able to trade unhindered, profit from the glorious harvest without being dragged to and fro. Never fear, friend, I shall make it so. All I require is a few circuit boards. Oh, here we go. The overseer requires circuit boards in order to create a galactic trade terminal. Well, that's not exactly high on my agenda. I do not have the zeal to trade, it seems, to seize the Gek. Nonetheless, I would be convenient to have a galactic trade up at home. Yeah, mission updated. Okay. Yeah, what am I doing? Sorry guys, apologies. Gek life forms. Log. I was going to do something. Oh yeah, it's I've got to acquire a circuit board. That's it. Sorry, brain shut down a little bit there. Yeah, I mean, building a circuit board. I mean, we could go up and get charm. Starship's full as well, so we've got that can go there. Sorry, I'm flipping through. Need to get a little bit of antrium. We've got an overflow of platinum. It's not going to be particularly useful. All my Yeah, so a circuits board, I need a heat capacitor, which I've got here, which means I need solarium. How did I know? And frost crystals. And what else do we need? And we need polyfiber. I don't have any polyfiber, the formula for polyfiber. What do I have here? And we need cactus flesh and star bulb. That's going to be a little bit of a tall order there, guys. Right, so I think the first thing we need to do is store the solarium there. Got a little bit of zinc surplus. Let's just sort this out. Okay. Let's just sort what we got here. Got there. Bypass chip. I think I'm going to delete that. Can't see the point of that's just clogging up a bit of space. We've got a couple of Gek charms which I will probably want to sell. And got that there. We've got some shields. Platinum. I think I'm going to send that back and we can store that in the vault as the beginning of our surplus. Plutonium. And we got Thamium. Right, let's see what we got vault wise. Right, we got a couple of Gek charms and a Gek dagger. Okay, let's store that in there. Right, I've got a Gek charm, so I can sell those Gek charms and got a bit of surplus Thamium, so I think I'll store that in there as well. And we've got a little bit of Iridium. Just going to bring the Iridium back for the moment. See how much Iridium we got in the ship. We got 250. I think that can go to the ship, and the rest can be put back in storage. Right, I could really do another storage container, but let's just have a quick look. Let's see. Okay. Let's build another. Well, it says there, but the reason it's staying green, if any of you guys never noticed this before, is it actually consumes the I keep calling it the wrong name. What's it? The marrow bulb. So yes, we'll be okay. I can relax a little bit. Yeah, it consumes the marrow bulb and actually creates the vault there. But I think that's well spent. Right, let's go up to. I think I'll want to go up and sell. Actually, no. I need. It won't let me build us. Won't let me build that in here. Okay, let's build this up. And okay, that goes up that way. Okay, let's for the moment let's build that. That's going to consume a little bit of my iron. So we've got a base for our farmer. It's not exactly the ideal location, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put another ladder in. I should be able to put a. Oops, no. Yep. And let's drop this in. Keep it nice and simple. Yep. And that gives us our agricultural terminal, and of course I'm going to click on it. Sorry, I've just banged my microphone, guys. My nose is itching a little bit. Right, we've got an agricultural terminal, and I think the next thing we need to do is now we're going to scoot off to the. I think we'll go to the local base. go to the natural system. I quite like that idea if they actually make it. And the ability to teleport between systems is going to be very useful as well. That is definitely a new feature. Ah, it just brought me back to where I was before. Okay, I think there might be a bit of a fail here, guys. Right, we're going to fix that. My exocraft. Yeah. Right, let's... Yeah, obviously your current base is the thing. Right, so we're going to fix that straight away, guys. And maybe in the next part we'll actually do that bit for the pirates, although that's going to be very, very high risk. Right. This is where it tells me that I need a bypass chip. But in theory, now this is active, it should let me do this. Yep. I really like this. Sitting, I'm looking at it, and I need to keep my flight path open for safety reasons. Okay, we take off. Go up. We're going to have to fly to the space station, which is going to be a little bit of a risk. Oh, it's an anomaly. We've gained an... Where did that come from? That wasn't there before. That's going to be Nada and Polo. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to check that out. Right, let's get... Hopefully we'll get to the space station without being attacked. Let's have a quick check. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to make it, guys. 31 seconds. Generally, get below 30 seconds, you can beat them, but there's no guarantees with this game now. And we're coming in hot. Yeah, I can see you guys. But you're too late. Probably going to be another bounty ship. I think we may need to change the mission. Let's go up and see. Hopefully there will be a farmer here. If not, we're going to have to find a GEX system. Used to be a farmer in every single base. Ah, they've changed it. There is no farmer here. Okay. Oh well, that's another piece of useful information. Sell items, let's get rid of those. There's nothing else. I don't have anything else that was worth selling. We got 300,000. I don't think I need to buy any plutonium. Let's have a quick look. Oh, yeah. You're not suddenly a farmer, are you? You're going to be... I don't know where you come from. Interloper raid. Okay. iPhone speaks with great urgency. Between their hurried barks and fetid breath, I find it difficult to concentrate on what they say. Enable hazard protection. Looks at me in a way that implies that they have seen this response before. Okay. Oh well, I didn't. I think that's just. Nope, didn't need to do that. Let's just change this to. Hire a farmer. Target outside local system. Consult galaxy map. Okay. Right. I really want to investigate that anomaly, but we're going to have to deal with that scan. Okay, let's... How far away is the anomaly? Let's just hang around here. I'm getting overconfident and I don't... Mostly harmless. I think we can ignore that guy. Famous last words. I do want to get to see Nada and Polo. Right, let's... Yeah, it's only a 3-second jump. That should be the entrance there. It'd be nice to get on one more step on this. And I think we'll just visit this and then... I don't know. Is that the entrance? It should be the entrance, isn't it? Yeah. Right, hopefully Nada and Polo be there. Hello Nada, thank you for my first visit. Is it traveller? Is it first or last? Pleasure regardless. I am priest entity Nada, divergent Corvax, but the entities must keep secrets, yes. The electronic being stares at me from the dark mask. I cannot escape the feeling that we have somehow met before. The entire station sings with a strange and unnecessary frequency. Nada tells me that we stand in a place between worlds in the heart of the anomaly. They can guide me towards the will of the Atlas. They offer to show me the way to the galactic core, or if I should wish to provide there. I think I've got the path to the Atlas. I think I'm inclined to request the... See if we can get some tech out of him. Which is only for me to be happy. Detect shield boost Sigma. Okay. Not great. And of course we've got the... these are always dinky little things. Yeah, it's only a 9 slot. So why is that worth more? Compare. Oh, it's because I've got a C class one that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I mean I've got more potential than that. I think what I probably need to do is start expanding these slots so that my multi-tool's worth more. Friends everywhere, it's only that I know where to look. Friends in all shapes and sizes, all places. Get wipes the grease-splattered hands of their suit as they address me. They introduce themselves as Specialist Polo, but fugitive of the Gek. They tell me to give up trade units and all material possessions to flee into anomaly outside time and space with a robotic priest. They have a jocular air about them, of all things considered. They are curious about my travels, about what the sentient species have. Okay, we're going to give him the species data. So we should get something nice out of Polo for this. Finally, Polo applauds widely and hands me a blueprint. They claim they've now bonded in glorious friendship. And we got our Atlas path. Oh, wow, yeah, yes. That is going to be very, very useful. What on earth was that? That open? What on earth? This is new. Whoops. Corvax simulation. User identified, terminal now active, unlocking data log for analysis. Machine is ancient and powerful, a relic of a world long destroyed. Is that it? Okay. Ah, well, it might prove useful. Right. Now I've got an Atlas path. Pass. Can I build that? Why is that? Wait, not everything can be built in here. I mean, that. Shield boost, duration, charge capacity improved. I think I'm certainly going to build that. I think that would be useful. Okay. And Atlas Pass is these. Value 20. Yep. Certainly going to build that because that gives me access to a good source of fuel on the fuel cylinders on planet surfaces, and that means I don't have to spend a large amount of resources getting refuels for my ship. Right. Right, what we're going to do now, guys, just around this button. Yes, I know. We're going to clear off back to... We get back to here. What I want to do is open the teleporter, and let's just go and click on the teleporter. And what we should be able to do now is teleport home to your base. And what that should do now is open this connection to the base. And my teleporter strategy, which I kind of hinted at the beginning of this recording, is that the current, or pre-Atlas Rises, you could have 4 teleporter stations. And what I like to do is set up my, how can you explain it? The 4 teleporters, I like one so I can get back up into space in my home system. I also want one which will be my path towards the center of the galaxy. And the next kind of, how can you explain, is I used to have 2 that were used to go and get specialist resources. So if I found a system that was very rich in resources, that would be my mining teleport, and then I'd have another one. But when I think once they set up I think we can summon the exocraft back. Thank you. And I think we can drop a save. Yeah, once they set up the Citizen Science Center, which was the old Galactic Hub, I think I'm going to set up one that will take me towards that. So that's the structure of the 4. Okay, let's just have a quick review of there. We need to get that. We need to go for Admentum. We need a Corvax cube. And we need to return to the armorer. And we need to acquire a circuit board. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to wind it up. I'm coming up to the hour, though the video might be shorter due to editing on the ground. I think in the next part, that's going to require a journey off planet. Let's explore the galaxy. Okay. This, maybe we will go for the Armendium depots, get that out of the way, and then we can do a bit of searching, and that will allow us to find a Corvax cube to cheer up the scientist. Of course, we've got this mission to return to the armorer to shoot down some pirates. And of course, we've got to build a circuit board. So I think in the next part we will keep up the process of building our base up. Famous last words until I get distracted. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. I mean, I could actually, sorry for the distraction. I mean, I could build a... How much is it going to cost me for a dome? Browse blueprints. Curved cuboid wall. It's going to cost me that much. We would need to build glass and living glass, and we got to get titanium. I mean, I could buy titanium. I mean, do I actually have the... I don't think we've actually unlocked cuboid rooms yet, have we? So we've got no real farming capability at the moment. Anyway, I've got distracted again, which I apologise for, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting. Next part we will start getting into some of the more riskier elements of the game, in the sense that we've got to deal with the pirates up in space. I've also got to go and hit those Armentium bases, which could be interesting because the Sentinels might get very, very aggressive. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.